Retail therapy has been my escape. This is my coping mechanism. Hello everyone, it's Marnie727 and I'm back at it again with another video. This time around, it's a little bit less orchestrated. I just kind of wanted to buy what felt natural to me. I don't do major hauls. I buy in very small quantities. I'll spend $50 here, $100 here, $40 there. I hoard it and then I just put it on my vanity and ignore it. And yeah, I'm not an opportune person. I did not come from money, come from very humble beginnings. I have really worked really hard for the last 3 years to really launch my career. Not until recently where that's happened for me. It's taken a long time and I'm able to kind of redirect my funds, my attention to something that I really, really am passionate about, and that's makeup. That's been from the beginning of time. I've always loved makeup from a teenager, a kid. I was always forbidden as a little kid to play with anything that was girly or glittery. For me, I just didn't understand it because I was just so entwined with my feminine. I've always been a very feminine person. I've always kind of carried myself with that little bit of it's just something natural to me. And so beauty and shopping and all the frivolities that come with being like that uber femme person, that's just I enjoy that part of myself. Ooh, am I sweating? The sunlight is super good, but making me sweat. I'm basically just gonna be getting into a detailed review, overall kind of compilation of all my thoughts about these products and why I like them. So first off, I wanna start with kind of the more affordable, the more approachable. When I went to Target, I low-key was accused subliminally of stealing. I don't need to steal, I can afford. They wouldn't say anything to me, but I totally got the vibe that I was in the makeup section and I was just looking at lip liners and there was a bunch of people in the area, not in the exact section that I was in. These two associates came up behind me and they were literally making sure that they had a visual on my hands. I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I'm just daft like that. And I had a basket with products in it. To me, it didn't make sense. Okay, fine, a 6 foot tall Mexican man in a makeup section, that's a little bit of a red flag. At the same time, I fully intended to pay for the products that I had, and I did. So why were they tag teaming me? They were literally on the walkie-talkie. Go for beauty. Is anybody at beauty? Go for beauty. Go for beauty. Do you see this? I mean, I was bumming it, so maybe that's my fault. But do you see this? Girl, baby girl. No, wrong one. But anyways, so first things first, I got this 70% isopropyl alcohol. Every makeup artist needs 70%. If you are not using 70%, you're doing it wrong. You're messing with the formula of your makeup. I was wondering, why is it that the makeup is changing the formula when I put 91% on it? It's because it's 91%. The alcohol is too strong and it's messing with the pigment. This was $1.50. Then I ended up getting something for my personal kit. I use extra hold Tresemme and I always get the minis because to me, a whole can will last me a month to the point where the nozzle, the nozzle will get kind of effed up. So it gives it less time for the nozzle to clog up. So that's why I prefer this. I'm actually wearing it now. You can kind of play with it. I like adding water to it. So it's not as extra hold. It kind of makes it more of a medium hold. Play around with it and get the texture that you want. I think I paid about $2.50 for this. I also got this mini facial toner from Thayers. It's aloe vera formula. This works really well to kind of a slight exfoliation and also really hydrates the skin. I like to use this after I wash my face, but before I put on my moisturizer, just so that I can kind of feel a little bit more fresh and have a little bit more moisture to my skin before I go in with a heavy cream or even a light cream. My husband actually put me onto this. He's really into skincare. Although his skin is amazing, he doesn't have to do much. This is actually a really good product. The full size, I think it's about $7 to $8. This size, I paid about, I think, $4 for. Moving on to the next product. I love this spray. This spray works so well for my skin type. I'm pretty sure it works well for everybody. I have yet to really try a setting spray that mixes and actually bonds makeup together the way this one does. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills 24-hour, the new version. I like it, but to me, it doesn't compare. This is way better. It's just more consistent. I know how to work with it better. Maybe that's why I feel a little bit more comfortable or inclined to use it. Where's my napkin? I understand the formula, it works. I know how to manipulate what I want to get the result that I'm looking for. I love this so much. $10, come on, can't beat it. I got a Byoma Hydrate and Brighten Creamy Jelly Cleanser. I've seen Byoma everywhere. I know a lot of the younger demographic is going to this brand. I saw the Milky Toner at Target and I almost got it. But I just wanted to see like if this would work for me, because I feel like if the cleanser works for me, then pretty much anything else should work for me. I'm gonna try it out. I wanna see what it looks like here. Oh, it's sealed. Okay, never mind. And then my rusty, dusty, ride or die, again, my husband put me onto this one, Pond's cream. I use both of them. I use the blue one and I use this one. This one is a lot better for the hyperpigmentation issues. I have a little bit of acne scarring. I actually have a pimple right here. This cream makes sure that if you use it after the pimple has popped, this cream makes sure that you don't have any dark marks, spotting, blemishes. I've been using it for about a month now, and I've attributed it to this cream. It is awesome. That was a fail. I also have gone to Sephora. Now, Sephora is a lot more pricey, as everybody knows. I just want to start to try out products, so I bought the minis of these. I've already featured these in other videos, but I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable 24-hour spray, and then I also got the dewy set as well with it. The dewy set does what it needs to do. It's a dew. It will get you very dewy. I love the packaging. Like, look at that. That's like just stun. That gives. Now, this one, when comparing it to the Milani Make It Last, it does a very similar thing. It does melt the makeup together, but I feel like the reaction time or like the wear time is a little bit different. I can't really use this in between layers as much. I have to use this as a finishing spray rather than a setting spray. I don't know. Like the formula of Make It Last, it just really, I really like it. It works for me. So I almost kind of reached for it a little bit more than this, but I bought this because I know, like, you know, clients probably want to use this. People that I work with and like practice on, they probably want this. So I also ended up getting the Bounce Bad Gal mascara. This mascara is iconic. If you do not own this mascara, let me tell you, I'm not wearing it now. It's not a tubing mascara, but it acts like a tubing mascara. Iconic. I cannot stress this enough. You need to go get this mascara. It is worth every penny. The mini is 16 and then the large size I think is 39. It's kind of steep for a mascara. You're like, what's the point? What's the difference? But right now I'm wearing this like little cheap Ultimate lashes. Well, let me tell you, these two, very different, not even in the same category. Very different girls. This girl, very uptown. She gets into the nightclubs with the wait list. This girl, she's kind of eating tacos out the taco bus. When you compare the two, baby, you need to pick this up. She's that girl. Got a mini Shellie. This is for my personal kit. Coral, opalescent. Did I say opalescent? I meant pearlescent. Shiny to the touch. I don't know if you can see that. I feel like my camera's not showing it well, but it looks really pretty on my skin tone. Anytime that I wear it, like my friends ask me, like, what are you wearing? And I always tell them it's Shellie. This is like what I would say like my first like big girl purchase. Because if my mother knew that I was spending $28 on a contour, my mom would have a heart attack because it literally come from nothing. Yeah, I got the Soft Pinch Liquid Contour in the shade Solace. You know, just be very careful about what formula of powder you choose to put over this. Kind of does mess with the color payoff. But if you really want to do a matte look, I would not recommend this particular contour. It'll work, but you'll just have to work a little harder than what you're expecting. I have no complaints whatsoever about this. I don't find it to be useful for a matte face. So that's it. All right, little perfume break. Actually, about this perfume that I got, my husband got. I'm not really a perfume girl. Excuse me, I'm not a cologne girl. I'm a Chanel girl. I love Chanel, but my husband found this dupe at Burlington, okay? And at first I was like, oh, this is probably just some cheap cologne. And then I got to sniff it on him. This smells, this smells like sexy man. And it's artisan sandalwood and amber. I don't know what that means, but all I know is it smells like a successful man. And kind of going into Ulta. First thing from Ulta I got was the e.l.f. Squeeze Lip Balm. I have really dry lips. This lip balm has really helped make my lips conditioned and like more consistent. Like, I'm not a lip balm person. It kind of functions like a gloss but hydrates like a lip oil, so I just really like it. It was $4, so. Moving on to the Ulta. Ulta is a little bit more approachable. I feel like I can kind of spend more time there, so I do kind of feel like I purchase more from Ulta than I do anywhere else. Did end up getting a little bit more for my self-care. Is this Daise? Is this how you pronounce it? Daise or Daisy? I got the Vanilla Glow Exfoliating Body Scrub. Let me see. Okay, it's really hard to open. Like, what's going on here? I don't even have my husband here to help me open it. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? I literally had to put all my force into opening this, and I'm not exactly a weak individual, so that's a little concerning. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if this smells like vanilla. Did I get a one that's like bad? I'll try it and then let you know. Maybe I need a different scent, I don't know. Okay, this is a national emergency. This primer is discontinued from Ulta. Wherever you find it, get it because you're not gonna be able to get it again. It's the Equalizer Foundation Primer. This is really pretty for a natural finish. It fills pores, it does the long wear, it does amazing things for your skin. But I'm so upset that Ulta does not carry this in their stores anymore. I had already bought one of these about 2 months ago. This is literally the last bottle that I'm gonna be able to get unless I go to like Morphe UK. I'm personally slighted that this primer is gone and I've gotta find a new primer. It's just so annoying. I'm gonna kind of stick to the Morphe. I also got the Morphe Wake Up Artist Under Eye Concealer Peach 2 shade. So it's meant to be for light to medium skin tone. And I really enjoy this product. I love the doe foot. I like the color. Like, I can tell this will definitely brighten my skin. There are some concealers that are super patchy, and honestly, this is not one of them. They've been putting out good products, so, you know, I'll continue to buy as long as they act right. And I also ended up getting the brushes to go with it. I did end up looking at the actual blending brush. This is the M333. The actual, like, handling, like, I'm talking about it like it's a whole car. This does not feel like awkward or heavy. It's like, I can totally see like the control that you have here. So I just love these. I'm so surprised and I'm super excited about this collection. I will be doing an in-detail review and video about this. I just wanted to kind of put it out there, like these brushes I think are really cool. Then I also ended up getting the Urban Decay face primer. This is a very small size in comparison to my lip balm. This is $16. But I know that Urban Decay is really great for primer, so I feel like, you know what, maybe it'll really surprise me and I'll love it. So, and I also ended up getting the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. This is different. This is so different. I did not know what I was missing out on when I saw my sister-in-law use this. I sometimes do her makeup using her products if I don't have my products with me. So I had one of these and I was like, well, let me try it. So I tried it and I love it. It reminds me of a microfiber towel, and I really feel like that's probably why these are doing so well. Anyways, I also ended up getting the e.l.f. Halo Glow because I wanted to try something new. I'm not used to dewy looks and glowy looks, so just wanted to try something a little bit out of my comfort zone. Then I also got the powder to go with it. I think this is a little darker than what I'm used to, so I may try a different powder, but who knows. I ended up getting the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm gonna give this to my sister-in-law because she needs a good concealer, so I wanted to give her a try on this one. I think I already mentioned these before, but these are new. These are the lip lifter liners. I love Maybelline right now. Maybelline has really revamped their brand. I saw their brow gel, and I was really intrigued by it, but I didn't get it. I just know that these lip liners are very comparable to the Huda Beauty formula. We'll say Huda Beauty does perform a little better, but these are really great for $10 a piece. I got the shade Player, and then I also got the shade Believe Let's Bounce. So again, another Maybelline product, the Super Stay Powder. I feel like this is a perfect match for me. It actually might be a little lighter than what I'm used to, but overall, I'm just super excited. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be out of my element and doing this. It's been a long time coming that I've been really thinking about making content about things that I love, like makeup and cosmetics and shopping. I'll be buying a newer phone soon so that I can really crank out more content. I'd like you guys to like, subscribe, and again, see you next time.